supermarket, gas station, etc. Companies are always trying to make new initiatives, and Starbucks came with a protein drink which unfortunately only has 20 grams of protein, which is not a lot at all. Price, this is nearly $3. It's ridiculous. We all know companies slap the protein on the front and increase the product with like 300%. It's insane, but we're gonna try regardless. So they only had 2 flavors. I'm not sure if this is only 2 flavors, but I couldn't see and find more than 2 flavors. So we've got the chocolate mocha. Very curious. So no added sugar, and it's low in fat. What are the macros like? Well, it's 330 ml in here, so 0.30 cl, and well, this is less than 200 calories, which is really good. More sugar intake. It's about 12 grams of sugar, which honestly isn't really that bad. It's actually quite decent for a protein drink. Some protein drinks have 20 grams of sugar. You even have protein drinks that have more sugar than protein. Yes, I have seen it. A Danone came out recently with a scare and then a protein drink. The protein drink had more sugar than protein in it. So I was like, what's in it? They added sugar in it. Super unnecessary. So, anyways, besides that, yeah, from the packaging it seems really nice. I mean, Starbucks, I don't know about you guys, but I do like Starbucks, but in order to get a coffee nowadays from Starbucks, you have to literally lend money from the bank or pull out another loan, because it is fucking ridiculous. $5 for an average coffee. Like, what are we on about? And then most of the time it's when you get like a cappuccino, they put, what they do is right. Doesn't matter what size you get, small, medium, large, or whatever, venti or grande it is. What they'll do is, like this amount, they'll top up with foam. So you're thinking, oh, I'm getting a full cup of cappuccino. You're getting literally just foam at the end. Alright, so besides that, we have the cafe latte. I'm more of a cappuccino fan, but you can't go wrong with a bit of coffee. I mean, this is pretty good for a pre-workout, I suppose, because it's got caffeine in it. It's a good... Again, I've said this before, right? Protein shakes and protein bars are not food replacements. A lot of people don't know that, especially if they're new to the gym or they've got an eating disorder. Some people with eating disorder, they'll think, oh, I can just eat protein drinks and protein bars all day. Very bad for your gut, very bad for your stomach. And it's not actual food, it's a supplement. Just like, vitamins are supplements, they don't replace actual foods. So these are supplements that you can use to boost your protein intake. Alright, so when that is done, we're gonna go start off with the chocolate mocha. I like the purple packaging, it's really nice. So that's one thing you'll notice as well with protein drinks, is they always have this flavor, colorful looking outside. Now, some protein drinks have 8 grams, which is like a shot protein drink. Ridiculous. It's worth no money. You have 15, you've got 20. The most I've ever seen in one is 50, and that's from the brand called Next Level, which is owned by Basic Fit. Very good for when you're on a cut. But alright, anyways, protein drink. Yeah, it does smell really good. I actually don't know if there's caffeine in this one. Probably does. So, let's try it out. that's where you get the protein from. Skinny cacao or skimmed cocoa powder, 0.5. 0.5. That's why it tastes so watery. Okay. I mean, it's not bad because in the beginning you don't taste the chocolate. It's like, but once you consume the drink itself, you get a hint of chocolate. Of 4.5 out of 10. Because it's a thing for almost $3 on regular. I mean, there's no way in God's name that I'm buying these without a discount. These are 135. They were half the price this time, which is very good. Probably for a reason, because it tastes like shit. Just saying. And because, yes, a lot of people are boycotting Starbucks, but I'm not getting into politics. I'm whatever. I do not talk about that. I've learned from my previous, I wouldn't say mistakes, but back in the days I was uneducated and uninformed as a young teen about certain things, and that backfired, even in real life. But yeah, some people are boycotting Starbucks. You do you, honestly. Totally cool. I'm gonna continue drinking my coffee because, yeah, it's pretty good coffee. But I want to say for the same price, or sometimes even cheaper, you go to the Lidl, for instance. You've got like the €1 protein drinks. They used to be 90 cents. I have no clue why they've gone up in price. I don't know if it's because of the cost of milk become more expensive, because milk costs nothing, bro. And all these protein shakes, you're literally paying because of the name protein and because of the brand. It's Starbucks, so they're gonna put a price on it. Do I think $3 is worth it? You out of your goddamn mind. If I was you, for $3, if you can buy whole food like a chicken or something, just buy that instead. I sometimes eat chicken on the go. I'd choose that above this because it's better. Or if you can buy a couple of boiled eggs, 2 eggs for $1, 6 eggs, you got way more protein, and yeah, 35 grams protein compared to 20. That's a good steal. But no, like I said, when it comes to the chocolate flavor, it's very underwhelming. Yeah, you only taste it at the end, and due to the fact that they've added water, because here's the thing, most protein drinks don't contain water that I've had. So you can actually taste the milk. In this case, you taste water. But okay, besides that, protein drink 2, cafe latte. Smells like regular coffee. See, that already tastes better. I have this feeling that this may have a little bit of vanilla extract in it. No, it does not. That's funny. Literally the same ingredients, except they add 0.05% cocoa powder. Tastes like a cappuccino, literally. Yeah, it just tastes like cappuccino. I don't know. Having this one, very underwhelming. But this one's actually very decent. I think they should come out with different flavored protein drinks. And again, I've said this before, protein drinks you buy because it's a product with added stuff to it. So that's a thing you notice as well. If you walk in the stores nowadays, I don't know what your store is like in your country, but here in the Netherlands it's very ironic nowadays. So this is the dumbest shit I've seen so far. But at the little, no, at the little they have. At the little nowadays they have protein cheese. It says it on the front, protein cheese, and it's funny because an average slice of cheese has 5 to 6 grams of protein in it, right? When you buy regular pack of cheese with slices, nowhere does it stand on the front protein, right? It may say a source of calcium, D, and whatever, right? But nowhere does it say packed with protein. You buy protein cheese, it's slapped with the front, and it's double the price. And I happened to go to the Lidl a few days ago, because, well, that's one of the only places left in the Netherlands which is somewhat affordable grocery wise, because the rest is just fucking ridiculous price wise. Sorry. The Albert Heijn is the worst store to go to. If you ever visit Netherlands, avoid Albert Heijn at all, cause it's like an American Walmart, overpriced. Seriously, most of the stuff that you can buy for half the price at a different store. I would even say avoid Jumbo if you can, because even Jumbo is ridiculous nowadays. Lidl and Aldi is where it's at in my opinion, and the Dirk's pretty good price, but I was saying something and I kind of forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, so about the whole protein. Cottage cheese. Now, you see, now they've got protein cottage cheese, and I looked at it, it was like the same quantity, the same amount of protein. It's double the price from the regular one that has no protein label at the front. At the end of the day, it's all just a form of marketing. That's all it is, ladies and gentlemen. You're just paying for the marketing. So when you look at protein cheese, bro, just buy regular cheese. Cheese has protein from itself naturally. What are we on about? You know what I mean? And protein drinks are a bit different because you are paying for the fact that it's already been pre-made for you. It's easy, quick on the go. But even for me, like, I often just will go for the B brand because A brands are so expensive. I mean, like, sorry, but I'm not buying a protein drink worth $3. It's a lot of money, bro. It's a drink. I could literally go to my Turkish butcher and get a half a kg chicken for that price. Yeah. I buy my meat from the halal butcher because it tastes better, it's cheaper, and you support local businesses. It's like the farmer. I buy my eggs as much as I can and vegetables as much as I can from the farmer. I'd rather support local farmers than support billion-dollar companies. That's just my opinion. Because at the end of the day, farmers is essentially where the food's all coming from. Where would you be without your local farmer? Exactly, that's my whole point. Anyways, do I recommend getting these? Not for full price. They're not worth $3. Out of your mind. I guess if you like coffee and you want some form of protein, I wouldn't drink more than 2 of these a day because of the caffeine in the content. But I hope you somewhat enjoyed it. This was low-key mid.